Hello and a happy new year, and welcome to our latest 2026 edition of the Pub Footy Podcast. Hi, my name is Diego Cerrone, and with me, the boys, Coach John Martinez and Carlos Castro. Guys, it is almost a year since we've launched the podcast, so happy almost 1 year, and happy 2026.
First one of the year.
Shake the rust off.
First one of the year. And we're off.
And we're off. We did a nice little recap post of last year's successes. We had a couple of good ones, right? We launched the pod. Obviously, we collaborated with NYC Footy and helped out in their Fuchs Fest. We did a lot of Red Bull media coverage early in the season. What else did we do? IPA announced that a US Open Cup game. That was pretty fun
TST.
to do. And TST
Footy
was
Coachella.
Footy Coachella. TST was a good time. So I think big things ahead for 2026. And to go with that theme, I wanted to ask you guys, what is your 2026 resolution? One personal and one footy. Who wants to go first?
I can go first, but mine's kind of both. So obviously last year I didn't play too much footy, right? Obviously work gets busy. I come back, I get injured, come back again, pull a hammy again. So this year's trying to, get back into the game. I played last night. I feel good. My groin hurts a little bit, but I can still play through it. So definitely play more than 5 times a year. Stay healthy. Strengthening my groin and my hamstrings, my lower back. But at the end of the day, just play the game that we all love. More of that this year.
Damn, that was gonna be mine. So now I gotta change mine up.
I think we're all. I think we're all in the same boat.
We're all on that same where we love playing, but we just didn't play a lot last year. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the year goes by too quick, I feel.
Yeah, literally. I think I got injured maybe in May. Rehabbed a month. Went to Adrian's thing. Got injured again, and that was June, and that was it. 7 months later, I'm playing again.
I forgot you re-injured that.
Yeah. So summer comes by, 4 months out the window. Then it's winter, and then now it's New Year. So
Yeah.
you don't even notice that time's flying.
All right, so that's your personal. John, personal.
My personal, I think it's kind of like the same ballpark every year in regards to my physical fitness. Continue to stay in the gym. I think this year, really target my physique in terms of weight loss.
Okay.
I think over the last couple of months, I've been put on a lot of weight. And then for those who don't know, I just had surgery. So I've lost a ton of weight. So just trying to lose it in a more positive way where my physique is ready. And I can also put myself through the paces with you boys because I also been getting back into the game and been playing a lot more. So I know if I can keep the weight off, I know everything else just kind of falls through in terms of injuries and muscle soreness. I was struggling with my Achilles all last year, so
Yeah.
that's a lot of weight bearing. So if I can keep the weight off and literally kind of digress on the heavy weightlifting sessions that I usually enjoy, I think I can manage both in terms of balance because like Nugget said, Carlos said that we just love to play it often and we don't get to do it, whatever the reason is in terms of health. So I want to get back on the field because we still got it. So
Yeah, it is fun playing. Like yesterday, Carlos, how did you guys do?
Our team wasn't the best, so
Winner stays on.
Yeah, winner stays on. We lost or we tied the game and the previous winner got off, but my touch was there. I felt great, but obviously the legs are heavy after 5-10 minutes, and especially in that small space, right? When you haven't played in a while. So because of that, my legs are heavy and I move slow, but the touch and the IQ is still there. So I just got to get back in it.
It feels good. It feels good to play.
Feels good.
Like when me, Johnny, and Julio played couple weeks ago at that spot, we balled out.
Mhm.
But because we won or tied, right? We stayed on. I think it was 45 minutes, right? We stayed on.
Yeah.
And
That's a lot in that small space, bro.
Yo,
I would
my
have been
legs
dead.
are heavy, bro.
We stayed
Yeah.
on for a while. We left, right? And then once we got back, that's when the legs started really
Yeah, it was over.
feeling it.
Yeah.
And it got tough to play. So yeah, damn, I hate to be the one to go 3 for 3, but that was my personal one as well. I literally today, because I went to the gym yesterday, and today I just did squats, in front of just body squats in front of my mirror. I need to get my legs just back.
Yeah.
I
That's what
did
it is, man.
squats with a 45-pound dumbbell, and my legs were sore. So it's pathetic. I used to do the hex bar, the deadlift. I used to do over 200 pounds, and now 45-pound weight makes my legs sore. It's tough getting old, man. It's tough getting old. So definitely want to get back to playing shape. There was that meme or reel that went around, right? It's if we just focused on getting into soccer shape instead of getting into like marathon shape, you know, we'd be right back where we were like in our college days. Want to get back
Mental.
want to get back to just having the legs feel strong enough where instead of 45 minutes, maybe I last like a, you know, hour 15
Hour 15.
of just solid playing small
And all
side.
you need to do to get into soccer shape is just keep playing soccer. Like
That's true.
your legs just like, you know, like next time I play, I'm gonna feel better than I did today. And it's just
The soreness hits different
the
though.
soreness hits different.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
It's everywhere. It's fucking everywhere. Like it's your core, it's your knees, your hammies,
Yeah.
your quads, up your calves. I'm like, holy shit! Like every body part is
Now I
sore
feel
for
sore in
multiple days.
places I've never felt sore in.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Yeah,
Like,
it's different.
like right above my knee is not my knee, but right above my knee, like quad knees, like
the quad area.
it's insane. I'm like, I've never felt that in my life.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
I'm going
'cause
down the
it's-
stairs and I feel
Because
that
it's
shit.
weak. It's
Yeah, bro.
weak.
Done it.
It's
Yeah.
gotta strengthen it all up. All right. So we all want to play. We all want to be in playing shape for 2026. Let's hold ourselves accountable. We'll do maybe some quarterly check-ins to see where we're at.
Yeah,
But
for
definitely want
sure.
to play more. I was supposed to play with Ironbound in the spring season or in the fall season, and then I get hurt with the hammy. So hopefully get to
First
get to
ever
play
hammy,
some.
right?
Yeah, dude. First time I pulled my hammy. Yeah.
That's crazy.
So hopefully I get to play spring ball 11v11. Haven't played 11v11 from the scrimmage that I did last year. So if I take that away, I haven't played 11v11 in like 3-4 years. Yeah.
It has a while.
It's sad. All right. So playing shape for 2026, all three of us. All right. What about a footy goal for 2026? Let's remember that 2026 is the World Cup year this summer, but I obviously know we still have a lot of club ball to play. Who wants to go first?
I mean, I guess I'll go first. I don't know if this is just the first thing that's coming to my head, so I don't know if it's good or not. But I want to see Chelsea play with the same pair of center backs for more than 3 games in a row.
Okay.
I don't think we saw that all year. Just the same pair of center backs. You know, it's a different fucking 2 every game, or a different formation, or you know, resting. But for this year, 3 games in a row, the same pair of center backs for Chelsea.
Okay. Simple.
First thing off it, yeah, simple.
Easy to track. Okay.
Yeah.
John?
I think my footy goal is the one I yearn for every year that we talked about earlier this year. I think it's for Arteta to keep his job. I think if he gets us over the line, he keeps his job. I mean, you see the managers come and go. Chelsea, United, Arteta's built a foundation, and I think he should enjoy the fruit of his labor. So I think if he gets us over the line, I think he's going to keep his job, and then we'll continue to grow it. And he's doing some great things. Just got to get over the line.
Best start so far, no?
Right, yeah. I mean, definitely slaying some demons from last year, right? Getting the results that we dropped last year, we get them this year. So they're positive steps towards the goal that I am foreseeing. My footy
It's
goal
yours
is
already, bro.
no, it's not, brother.
It's yours.
It's
Congrats,
not.
man.
6 points is insane. That's nothing. So that's a tie.
Carlos just wants to put the moofa on you, bro.
I know it's insane. It's just whatever. So
wait, so
Arteta
okay,
did-
so Premier League. What about Champions League?
So I think that all goes in the same boat. You can get us the double, get us domestic double, whatever it is.
Which one would you want more?
I want the Premier League.
Okay.
I want the Premier League. I
Would
think.
you would you think that most Arsenal fans would say that?
I think so.
Interesting.
I think more because I think pride of England. I think it's. I think we can. Let's say we go far in the Champions League this year and we win the Premier League. We're like, okay, cool. We don't have to win the Premier League next year. We can go on and win the Champions League. So I think that I'm just thinking that way. It
Yeah.
could shift, but if you could do the double and you can win the Champions League and you can win the Premier League, it's going to be a fucking terrible day for a lot of opposing fans.
I think it makes sense though, right? Like for you guys, let's say you win Champions League this year and don't win the Prem. You not winning the Prem this year after, you know, having the lead and stuff is gonna have a gut wrenching feeling for Arsenal fans, because right now they're expecting to win the Premier League, where Champions League, you know, it's just a goal, right?
Right, we're favorites, but we're not. We're
It's
favorites.
not expected yet for you guys.
Correct. Yeah, not yet. We're having an incredible start to the group phase, whatever. But like Carlos said, I just think like with our form in the league and you know doing things that we didn't do last year, we're doing them this year. I think, and we're getting players back healthy because we were struggling with injuries. So I think the next 4 months are important. But like I said, I think Premier League for me, I think is going to be a staple because you kind of slay those dragons, right? You just did 20 years since we won a Premier League, and
Why not us?
Why not us?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Congrats, bro.
Nah,
Makes sense.
shut up. This
Makes
guy.
sense. Makes sense. You're the favorites. You want to win it as the favorites because you lose or you fumble. Everyone's gonna talk about you
It's gonna
fumbling back.
overshadow if you let's say we win the Champions
Yeah.
League and then we lose the Premier League. It's gonna overshadow us winning the Champions League. I know it is. I mean, we're gonna be happy as hell regardless. I'm gonna be over the moon, but I know
No, I think
the
it
slender's
saves
gonna
you
be there.
guys. It saves you guys because the Champions League happens like a month after or 3 weeks after the Premier League thing ends, and then you guys ended on a high. So
Correct. Yeah, but
saves Arteta's job right there.
that does say if he doesn't win the Prem and then he goes on and he's in the final of the UCL, he needs to win that because that's his job on the line. He don't win that, see you later.
So before we get to the breaking news of what's been going on at Old Trafford and Stamford Bridge, so you think, John, if he doesn't win Prem or Champions League, one foot out the door or both feet out the door?
I think he's gone.
Interesting. Okay.
I think he's gone because I think he's done all like the Klopp work,
Yeah.
creating the culture and creating the
Took
whatever
Klopp a
you
lot of years though to win the Champions or to win the Prem.
the Prem and yeah, and then you won a COVID one, so it's tough, right? It's really tough, and especially because this. I mean, listen, it's not easy being a Premier League manager. Anything goes wrong, one slip up, and you're gone. So
Yeah.
I think
yeah.
he's gotten to the point where he's there, and I think questions will be raised if he doesn't get us over the line this year. You know.
I mean, the crazy thing is that the two coaches we just mentioned, right, Arteta and Klopp, the one guy that has stood in both their ways has been Guardiola, right? So it's pretty wild the longevity of Pep in the Prem.
He's insane. Like
Yeah,
you watch him week in and week out, you're like, they won't play pretty football or good football.
yeah.
They'll just figure it out. Like now, correct,
Yeah,
yeah. Because I think the league or other teams have adapted to that. Adapted to that kind of football, to the tiki taka, and they can play a fucking low block and make it difficult.
Yeah, yeah.
Low rhythm to find, right? So teams have adjusted, teams have adapted, and then teams get better with their own personnel and their own kind of style of football. So I think that's what Arteta has done a really good job. But still, Pep is Pep. He gets players to buy in. If they don't buy in, see you later. We'll get other ones to buy into the system, and then they go from there. So they have X factors like Haaland. The guy can fucking determine a game all by himself.
Bro.
Just a monster. Like we don't have one guy like that yet, but he's like a dime a dozen.
Yeah.
So
I mean, there's not many in the world. There's maybe
that does
a
that.
couple.
Correct. So I mean, if he can beat his mentor, big time. I think he deserves it. I mean, no one can tell me otherwise.
Yeah.
He'll go to
Yeah.
another team and be successful. He'll go to Spain and take
Arteta, you're saying?
Yeah. He'll go to Spain and fucking blow that fucking league out the water.
Yeah.
Tell
Yeah,
you
I
right
can see
now.
that. Yeah. Okay. Just quickly, since before we move on, my footy goal, pretty obvious, is Ecuador going as far as they can in the World Cup, making a quarterfinal. Let's get to a quarterfinal, and I will be a very happy man at the end of the year. All right. So the breaking news out of Old Trafford is that Ruben Amorim has been sacked from his Manchester United role. Darren Fletcher will be appointed as the interim coach for the remainder of the year. And the news out of Stamford Bridge is that Enzo Maresca has also been let go of his duties as of, I think it was January 1st.
First, yeah.
He's being replaced by
Liam.
What is this guy's
something.
name? Liam what?
I feel like Rosignor or something like that.
Liam
Rosignor, who was the coach of Strasbourg, who he brought into European football last season, is doing really well this season. Has a lot of it. Obviously, is tied with the Blue Corporation or whatever that owns Chelsea. So it has a lot of Chelsea loanies, and has been playing and has been doing really well. Has been doing really well in League One, and it's basically a promotion. Right. He's a young coach. He got promoted basically to the top gig at Chelsea. A ridiculous contract. Was it till 2030, whatever?
32.
It's kind of ridiculous till 2032. Yeah, I mean, none of these contracts get upheld, right?
No.
They just get
Especially
paid
not at
out,
Chelsea.
which is it's great. It's great for the coach, but for the clubs, it makes zero sense. I don't know why they make these contracts the way they are. But that is the breaking news as of late. Ruben Amorim, Enzo Maresca, both out of Manchester United and Chelsea respectively. Guys, thoughts, hopes, fears. Let's go with Carlos first, since it's near and dear to his heart that Enzo Maresca has been let go.
I mean, I guess is don't go against the sporting directors, right? And ownership, because they'll let you go in a heartbeat.
Happened in both instances, by the way.
Both of them, yeah. You go as the ownership and you're out the door. Obviously these people don't have loyalty to the managers. I guess Ruben is let go because of the talks, right? Because he was very shit for the first or most of 2025. He finally gets Man United in a good position, a tie against Leeds and a little chat, and he's gone, right? For Enzo, it seems like Chelsea just wants a yes man, right? Same thing happened with Poch. Poch had a decent, like some semi-successful first year, kind of brings the squad together and brings in some composure in the club, and they let him go, I think 5 days after the season ended. And it's because I guess these managers want a little bit of saying or power, of what players they want to bring into the system in Chelsea. Enzo, obviously, he finished top 5 last year, won the Conference League, won the Club World Cup. I don't think he was happy with who Chelsea brought in for him. He probably wants a little bit of saying in that, and them not supporting him in that way, I think just affects how he, talks about the sporting directors and stuff. And at the end of the day, I guess you can't blame him, right? How you're coaching, you want to play a certain system, you want a little say in the players that are brought in, and them dumping, let's say, Gittins or dumping Garnacho on him without having his say in anything can be frustrating as a coach, right? But yeah, at the end of the day, I think Chelsea just want a yes man. Made it seem like they want to run this club strictly as a business, almost like a Brighton, right? You get all these young players, hopefully keep the value or their value goes up and eventually sell them, right? And Chelsea's always been a good running football club when it comes to like business, right? But now it seems like they're more focused on that and not winning, where before, they ran the business well and also their main priority was winning. So it seems like right now it's business first over football at Chelsea.
So are you frustrated, sad, excited about this new coach? New coach
I mean,
has
there's nothing
experience with
there's nothing to be excited about, really. It's
okay.
another year of where there's chaos at Chelsea, right? We got away from chaos last year with Enzo Maresca, and now we're back into chaos where we don't have any hopes for this new manager at the moment. Yeah, I guess it's just frustrating because right now we know there's no chance of Chelsea competing for a title for another year or even in the upcoming years, right? It just seems to be like we're stuck in this chaos and where winning isn't the number one priority right now at Chelsea. It's not. The fans aren't happy.
So you're saying you're yearning for stability, and it just keeps
Stability is all we
being
need.
a constant turmoil, and it's just.
But if you think about Chelsea's never been the most stable at the end of the day, right? Like
Yeah.
I think I saw a tweet where there's been 5 managers in Prem history that have been sacked after winning 2 titles the year before, and all were sacked by Chelsea. I think it was Mourinho twice, there was Ancelotti once, Enzo was this one, and there was another one, I think, I forgot his name, but it was after he won like the Champions League in 2012. So it's not
too,
like,
right? Like
So
no, Tuchel only won Champions League, but he was let go like 7 games later.
I know, but it's wild.
But yeah, it's wild. So stability isn't Chelsea's, forte. I don't know, forte, but winning is, and right now we're not seeing winning, so
yeah,
it's bad right now.
I pulled the stats from the last couple of games. What was it? Chelsea won only 1 of their last 7 Premier League games. And they were in the title race for a quick sec.
Yep, they were. I mean, at the end of the day, I think there's so much change in the squad week after week, which made me think, obviously, these sporting directors want rotation. They want these players to get playtime, and I think
to build their value.
To build their value, and I think
Yeah.
they're in Enzo's ear, like, hey, you got to do this, and this, and yeah, I mean that affects the performances week after week when there's no stability, right? Which makes you think obviously they want these players to stay healthy, raise their value, and if that's their priority, winning isn't. So that's where Chelsea is, where they are right now.
Yeah. I mean, good takes, John. You've been a massive Ruben Amorim hater. Called him a fraud multiple occasions last year. The guy is finally out the door. What are your thoughts?
I laughed. I mean, I spoke to United fans, and I think even I'm gonna say this. Listen, I can be a hater, but I will admit he was getting better results than last year, and he was in a better position. You could have sacked him on multiple occasions. You picked the wrong time to sack
Worst
him.
time.
The worst time.
Right.
And now you can tell how, as a whole, that fucking club is shambolic. It's
Worse.
not what it's used to. It's not what it used to be.
No,
Yeah,
no,
no.
and it hasn't been for a long time. I think we, especially our generation, forgets, right? Because we grew up with the Sir Alex Ferguson, very stable, winning titles, Champions League prems, and now it's been turmoil for so long, but we're just not used to it. At least I'm not still.
Yeah, I think I've gotten to the point where I'm like, they're just not good enough. They'll try, they'll compete, they'll play very good against the top 6 teams. They'll make it very difficult. But I think overall, the consistency and stability against other teams, they just drop results. Like, yeah, I mean, he might have had them in a better position than last year, but they still weren't that good.
They're still not good.
They're not good. I watched them against Bournemouth at home, against Leeds at home. I watched other games as well. Everton at home, they lost 1-0 with a man. They were a man up. Like, they still don't look good. I mean, granted, they're playing with a very young back line. They're playing with a midfield, Casemiro, that I don't think is good enough anymore to play it at that level. With Bruno in there, who doesn't defensively do enough. So I think there's missing pieces I think that he doesn't have, which is why after Leeds he made the point that he made. He just can't function, or he can't get what he wants from the players he has. And that's just reality. And we've said it before, like if your players can't play the system, you have to at the same time understand who you have in your personnel and maybe make adjustments. We said
And he did, and they won, but then he reverted back.
Correct. They played with a back four. They didn't concede and they won.
Yeah.
Like you did what people were asking for. Well, some people made notice, and then we said it right away. You play with a back four, you won, and you didn't concede. You struggle with conceding every time you play with a back three with wing backs, and you can't hold a result. The one time you don't play it, you get a result and you don't concede. So I don't know. Is it deserved at the moment? No. Could you see it coming? Probably. I mean, I didn't see that being sustainable in terms of him being the manager of Manchester United.
Yeah.
I think it was a lot of fluff. I think all these results were fluff. They just kind of made everyone feel a little better. Cool, we're in 5th, but from 5th to 16th, it's like a point
3
difference.
points. Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say. Is you can say, yeah, they're 5th, 6th currently, but 3 points away from mid-table, 4 or 5 points away from the bottom 4th of the table.
You lose 2 games in a row, and other teams win. You drop to 16th, 15th place, and now what?
Right.
And that's kind of like that could happen, right? Because they're not
that
good. Correct, right? It could happen because I don't think they're good enough, but they've been drawing here and there. They lost 1 or 2. So, I mean, who knows? I mean, maybe they have a game tomorrow, and then they have the Manchester Derby on Saturday morning. So they have 2 big games coming up.
Right, and that's the thing with the Prem, especially around this time, is that there's so many games so fast. Like you said, it can all change fairly quickly. Chelsea was in the title race. Chelsea's gone or out of the title race at the moment. Manager's gone, right? Like these winter fixtures that we'll talk about in a second, they really determine how the rest of the season goes, right?
Yeah.
Is the most important part of the season. Is
100%.
From like December 1st to like January 15th, or November 15th to like January 15th.
January 30th. Arsenal have 9 games this month, bro.
Yeah.
That's insane. 9 games in less than 30 days.
Yeah. Which is why squad depth is so important, which is why I think is one of the reasons why Arsenal is doing so well, is because they have the best squad depth, I think, in the Prem at the moment. What about, there's people also saying, besides the fact that right now they're in a good position in the Prem, he didn't have enough time, et cetera, what about his Europa League run last year? Made it to the final. They obviously lost to Tottenham, but
well, I mean, if they were going to sack him, they should have sacked him when he was 15th place in the league, right?
And lost the Europa League.
But they come out and they say, hey, he's safe for the next 24 months or 18 months or whatever they say, and then sack him when he says one thing about the board and how he wants them to bring better players, right? So it's just more hilarious and comedy that's when they decided to sack him.
How he went out.
It's just a lot of BS. Basically.
Yeah, it's all BS at the end of the day. It's just to get less pressure and the media off them for a bit. So that's why they come out and say, yeah, let's give him 18 months, right? Like, don't worry about it. He's going to be safe, and then sack him randomly. I don't know. I mean, it's worse for United fans. Like, I think they're in just disarray, and they hate their club more now than they've ever hated their club.
Yeah, because they see the BS, they see the lies, right?
And they were starting to back Ruben. They were starting to like get behind him because they knew they had him for 18 months.
There was some momentum.
They hear from the club that you're stuck with him for 18 months. They're like, all right, let's support him. Let's get behind him. He's getting some decent results, and then they let him go. So you can't win. You can't win.
Watch Darian Fletcher fucking win on Saturday.
Did they confirm that it's him? Because
I
I
don't
heard
know.
Yeah.
Ollie,
Yeah.
I
right?
heard it's Solskjaer.
If Solskjaer comes in and he fucking beats Man City, I'm a fucking Ole Solskjaer fan till I fucking die.
If you think about it, like, if you look at his record when he was there, bro, like he was decent.
Results.
Yeah,
got
he was
He got
good.
results.
He was pretty good.
And the thing
Yeah.
is, like, they're reverting back to, oh, let's get a legend in. So, like, you're going to play for him and you're going to fucking rah, fucking United.
But
And
the problem is a lot of the players that were rah aren't there anymore, right? There's a lot of, I don't know,
It's a
Kobe
new
Maino
generation
back.
of players.
Kobe Maino put a big smile on his face.
Marcus
He's good,
Rashford.
man.
Marcus Rashford. I mean, listen, you got guys that probably are going to come back to the squad. I think Kobe Maino's going to find himself in a starting position now.
Has to. He's good.
And if it shifts where the team is playing better, everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, fuck this guy, Ruben. What the
Correct.
fuck's he been doing?" So it can either
The narrative
be
can change really quick.
really quickly, especially in the Prem. You have one good game, narrative's gonna change fucking drastically. You have two on the bounce, two good games. Oh, dude, Ruben's gonna get. Oh, thank God we got rid of him. We made the right decision. You can't sign on the board. The club is bigger than the coach, and the people who run this club are bigger. And this is we did the right thing.
Yeah. Yeah. And talking about interim managers, talking about the most recent games in the Prem, Carlos, I want to ask you, what were your thoughts on the latest Chelsea City game with the interim manager, an academy coach,
Chelsea.
and he got the result, right? He got a 1-1
He got it.
result
He
away
got
at
it
the
right, bro.
Etihad.
He made perfect substitutions in the second half. Something I don't think I saw Enzo do in the 2 years he was at Chelsea, because Chelsea seems to fall off every game in the second half with either late subs or incorrect subs, and this guy got it right off the bat as the second half started. He removed Esteval. He brought in a midfielder who can control the game and Andrew Santos, and he started playing almost with Neto as a left wing back and Malagusta as a right wing back. That started creating some offense and some creations in the second half. And at the end of the day, he got it right. The team was alive in the second half, and he got a point in away game at the Etihad. So didn't see much of that from Enzo. He didn't see
I thought he
correct.
was good.
Yeah, he did
I
fantastic.
would say, we talk shit about him every week. I'm like, this guy's playing the best game of the year. Guy was covering ground. Guy was winning 50-50s. Guy was like putting himself in positions where he wanted he wanted to be the guy. He wanted to be that 100 million pound player
Captain.
that won the World Cup, the captain who's like, you know what? We're in turmoil. I'm going to fucking do something about it. I'm going to put the team on my back and I'm going to work my fucking ass off. And that's exactly what he did. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, this guy's actually playing really good football in terms of like the game plan. Game plan was to sit back and never let City get into a rhythm. And that's what he was doing, just covering ground side to side. First half, right? And unfortunately, you guys make a mistake. And I thought you guys were decent defensively. You guys make one mistake, and I thought that was a very good goal from Reinders. So he scores a very good goal.
I don't know how he got the shot off from the rollover.
Rollover and pop.
It seems slow, the rollover, but
slow. He just got it. And then, like you said, the tactical adjustments, putting Santos in, Esteval out, and even giving Palmer more of a, not a winger role, but more of a free role.
Just a free role, yeah.
More stability in the midfield where you guys can win the ball higher up the pitch and then kind of break and play. Someone said it. I think I have a group chat with the Veritage Arsenal fans, and they're like, you look like you guys were better in the second half, but they were like, this might come down to maybe a fluke kind of a goal that might get them the result, and then fucking Enzo, third time's a charm, hits it, the other one was saves, and then he scores the fucking third one. I was like, Jesus Christ, couldn't believe it.
Big point for Chelsea, because if they lost that game, I think the momentum and just team environment, morale would have been really down. But a big point that I think they all went home happy, and they still got the same manager that they're probably gonna back right now and for the next game. And I think Chelsea beat Fulham tomorrow. Big well.
Big game.
Yeah, it was a tough game.
Big game. Tough game, big game like we said, from like 5th to like 5th, 16th.
Right.
3 points. It's a tie, a loss. So, and you guys play away or home?
Away.
Craven Cottage on a fucking Wednesday night. I mean, it's going to be a tough one, but I think, listen.
I was going to say, big point for Chelsea and a big -2, +2 for Arsenal, right? And I wanted to get to the Arsenal-Aston Villa game, which was one of the marquee matchups of the winter breaks. 4-1 at the Emirates, a fantastic win, and maybe a win that gets you, I don't want to say a foot in the title, but it was a massive result, right? We did say Aston Villa was coming off of it was an historic run, right? They were on
11 games.
They tied their historic run, 11. They had to get 12 to beat it.
Yeah.
So against us.
So a historic winning streak, 11 games, and was it 1-2, 1 versus 3 at the time?
1 and
1 and 2 at the time, I
It
think.
was 1-2 at the time, so it was a massive game at the Emirates, and the boys got a great result.
yeah, I mean it's a result that we dropped last year. We tied at home against them last year, and that kind of like sucker punched us even
Don't you guys
deeper.
hate Unai Emery? Is it
Fucking
because
hate.
like he
He
always beats you guys?
he torches us, bro. He finds something to get us. Either he disrupts our fucking lead.
That guy is the man.
He's a pest.
He's the man.
He's a fucking pain in my ass, bro. I mean, I don't know. I mean, listen, he does well with the guys he has. His system works and stuff. But I'm so happy that we fucking put 4 past him last week, because that game had me like in shambles the first half. I was very nervous.
Tight game.
It was tight game.
Tight game.
And missing Declan Rice, you saw the midfield a little open.
Yes.
So, I mean, we could have conceded. Ollie Watkins fucking whiffed one wide,
Yeah.
right? So there was moments, and then I think Onana getting hurt was a massive plus for us.
He's good, man.
Yeah,
He
he's
was
really good.
Oh my
He's very
God.
good. Yeah, he's
Yeah,
very
so
good.
you saw our midfield so open. He was like running past guys, making like a third man run through the midfield. I was like, oh, this guy's gonna fucking
Guy can
torment us.
glide. He can
Right.
glide and drive the ball forward.
Long
So I'm like, he's gonna fucking torment us with no Rice in there. And I'm like, Jesus. And then luckily it was 0-0 halftime, and then
He got hurt in the first half, right?
he got hurt at the end of the first half.
Yeah.
And then some tactical adjustments from Arteta or whatever he said to the team, because they came out firing.
Yeah, it was a must-win game.
Firing. Yeah, and then they just put the first one, right? Big Gabby off a set piece, and then Odegaard finds Zubamendi for the second, and I think that flips.
Great goal. Great
Oh
slip.
my God, yeah. He's also another guy who's finding his form.
Who,
you know.
Odegaard or Zubi?
Odegaard.
Because Mendy has been
Oh
fantastic.
my
for you
God,
guys.
Zubamendi's been fantastic all year, man.
That little guy is insane.
I've been fucking raving on about him all year. And
Yeah,
he
he's very
just doesn't
good.
get his flowers because he's got a guy like Declan Rice next to him, and Declan Rice kind of overshadows. But fucking Zubamendi, for his first year in the Premier League, everyone thinks, yo, he's probably needs to adjust. He's coming from Real
Yeah.
Sociedad, from a different league. He's a bit smaller, not athletic, but that guy's a fucking tank.
Unbelievable.
Covers ground, gets up, wins tackles, his progression play, breaks lines. I'm like, oh, this guy's the perfect guy next to Rice. So, I mean, big ups to that guy. And then Odegaard finding his form, because we were talking about, remember, like, yo, he's on a fucking, what are we going to do with him if Eze starts to play well,
Yeah.
which Eze was doing, and then now Eze hasn't played in 4 games.
That's
I
crazy.
can't believe that. I really
4
can't believe
games.
that.
Dude, he hasn't played in 4 fucking games.
Saka had a quiet game as well. A lot of the game was being played on the left side, I thought, in the first half.
Yep. So, yeah, Saka's been also another guy who's like, we're not super leaning on him like we usually do. Like, he's not our, hey, he's going to get us out of trouble. Now we have other guys who are like, oh, they can get us out of trouble. I think Trossard's one of the...
I was going to say, I was literally about to say that. Now it's been, because again, a lot of the game, at least in that first half, was being played on that left side. And you saw like Odegaard trying to tell the team to play more on the right and to give it to Saka's feet. But who was guarding Saka? Was it it was the French guy, right? The small French guy?
Digne.
He's French, right? Yeah. I feel like he was just on his ass anytime Saka got the ball. And Saka would get the ball a little high, like higher than he would maybe potentially normally would want it. So anytime Saka got the ball, he kind of just would play it back. But then you get Trossard, guy takes a step back, and then Trossard's going 1v1. So
he's so good 1v1.
Yeah.
Puts people on skates. So I think, yeah, no, that's a big win. And then I also thought against Bournemouth was a bigger win, to be honest.
Yeah.
I was reading stats. I think the only team to beat Bournemouth at Bournemouth is Everton all year. So they've got they drew a few games. They only lost to Everton all year. So I'm like, this is not going to be the easiest game. It's away.
What was the score of that game?
3-2.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, it was one of those games where we make a mistake. I mean, we fix it, and then we kind of, Declan Rice kind of puts his effort in overdrive and kind of scores 2, and then we are where we are, right? And then got Nkapie, who just fucking, gotta mention that guy.
Yeah.
He's been lights out. I mean, he's been lights out since he's been on the field, since he's came on.
Been mixed reviews though. I see it on Twitter. I see some mixed reviews.
The mixed review came from fucking Aston Villa. The Aston Villa game we lost. That one fucking mistake he made, and then people shit on him because what I've been reading is they say that he doesn't have control of his body yet. He's like he's too fast sometimes for his own good.
He's very antsy.
Yeah, he's on it though. Like he's like
But I think that's just how he is. He just
He's like,
plays
yeah,
really intense.
yeah. He's like
I feel like
anticipating
he plays so
everything.
much calmer and cooler with Ecuador, though.
Nah,
I think his intensity is just on 100 right now. I mean, he always plays with high intensity. With Arsenal, is
I
like
see what you
he's
mean, though.
on 100,
Like
like
Yes.
angry, like trying to rip.
He does
Everybody-
play.
Maresca is the same way. Like
He
they're just
does
on
play, but
100.
he does play a bit more calmer with Ecuador, you're right? Like, if you see the game against Argentina when he was probably the best player on the field, guy had elite aura and composure against
I just think it's a
Argentina.
little. I also think it's a little different in the Premier League because I think it's faster,
Yes.
it's more aggressive, it's like
Yes.
high tempo all the time. So he's always like that. But to be honest, he doesn't really get carded.
No,
He hasn't
no,
got,
no, no.
no. Like makes great tackles. Sometimes when he's making like the overlapping run, he gets a bit too excited. But I mean,
You
what the
gotta
fuck?
time it a little better.
Yeah, a little. But the thing is, like,
Guy just burst out of a cannon.
he's just so defensively. Think about a left back doesn't get beat too often. Maybe
Yeah, and he had,
once a
Sancho,
game.
right? You had to play against Sancho in this last
Yeah,
game.
correct. So I mean, he kind of does the job really, really well. I
Yeah.
can't. He brings that stability that it's a little different from Calaflori, right? Where it's like I know that he's gonna defend for 90 minutes and he won't get caught in a bad position.
Hincapié.
Hincapié,
Yes.
right? He's always in the right position. And he's always gonna do the right thing defensively. Now, offensively, you can tell that Arteta's trying to impose and implement things he does with Ricardo, like
Mhm.
kind of make him flow inside and let Trossard get the line, kind of do those things. But that's something
It's not
different.
his game.
It's not his game. But if he, I mean,
It can be, I guess.
if
He
you can add
learn.
it to if you can add it to your game, you just become better, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
he can learn.
that's the thing, and I think that's why he's playing over Skelly because he can do those things defensively, and he's a lot more
Better
confident.
defender than Skelly.
He's better defender than
Way
Skelly,
better.
right? Skelly had a
Scally in the middle, though. I like
better
him in the middle.
like
yeah.
when he inverts,
when he goes in, yeah.
right? But then we have a Timber who does that, so we don't need Hincapié to invert.
You don't need both outside backs to be doing the same.
Correct,
thing.
and Timber out of 10, he rates a fucking 8.5 every game. The guy does no harm to me, man.
So
I've never. This guy just fucking near perfection as a right back. I mean, you see him, you're like, oh, this guy just goes about his business as a footballer. I'm just like, damn, dude. So I don't know. I get excited when I talk about them this year because of the depth we have and the quality that I see week in and week out. And I'm just like, we're getting results even when it's not pretty.
And different players are winning you games.
Yes, correct.
Like you said, you're not over relying on Saka. It's it's Trossard, it's Declan,
it's Gabriel,
Zubi, it's Gabby. Everybody's I think putting their part.
Raya, dude. Like, come on, like, give me a shout that he's one of the best goalkeepers in the world right now because
Was it the save against Brighton?
Brighton, dude, fuck him,
That was
So I
nuts.
mean, listen, hey, and then on the bench we got guys who can also make a difference. So,
Gabby gets his goal. Jesus,
oh, dude,
beautiful goal.
It's like the perfect scenario for a guy who comes off from injury. What's like a second touch? I think he's like
He's so Brazilian and so fucking cocky. Not cocky. What's the word? Like just like selfish forward, like
arrogant,
all
So
of it because
good.
he could have done a million other things.
yeah,
And I thought he was gonna pass it, and of course he just tucks it.
like a
Turns his body.
one stepper.
It was disgusting.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. And then
It
like
was like a FIFA goal almost. Like when you do the placement shot.
yeah,
finesse.
Perfect. It was perfect.
so and we don't have in Kai Havertz isn't back yet. So I mean, we still have.
I forgot he's on the team.
Our rotation of the three forwards. Now we're gonna have three forwards for rotation.
Kai Havertz
so,
is still on Arsenal.
yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Jesus Christ.
Honestly, I don't even think that's Yerker's spot. I think he loses that to probably if Gabby
Probably-
keeps it up, Gabby or Kai.
I'd probably Kai. I don't think Gabby does the work off the ball
Yeah.
that Big
Kai
Vic,
does.
the Big Vic and Kai does. Big Vic he's just a battering ram. Like he has a dreadful touch. Dreadful.
Kai.
It's fucking heavy. Like he's just he's a fucking heavy lad.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
it's just dreadful.
He got a touch like Drewski.
Oh my god! But he attracts everybody. Everyone wants to like get a piece
He's
of
a
him. Like,
boulder.
yeah, like you just gotta like you see how aggressive this league is. Like it's not the fucking Portuguese league. Like sometimes he goes down a little too soft, but they rip him. Like every game they rip him.
Yeah.
2 to 3 people rip him. So I think once you get used to that, which I think he is, just take the fucking hits, and you're gonna open someone else up for fucking success. And that's what kind of happened against Bournemouth with Declan. Like 4 guys fucking gravitated to him as he making a run. He held some guys up, and then nice little slot to Declan, and he scores. So I think that type of stuff, I think Arteta loves.
I mean,
think,
any coach would love, right?
right? Yeah,
Doing dirty work.
But he just, I mean, you just need to score, right? He's found himself in positions to score, and he's not fucking scoring. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like there's, I think against Villa or against Brighton, like the ball fell to him, and I'm like, we talked about in the chat, like I don't know how you don't put that away. Like there's just moments where I'm like questioning, damn, this really isn't like the Portuguese league is a fucking fraud.
Cold. He's
It's a
cold right
it's
now.
a fraud. It's a fraud league, bro.
Might be a fraud league.
You're scaring me now because I'm like, what the
Darwin
hell's going on?
Nunes, Victor Gyökeres, Ruben Amorim
Oh my god.
have been. Yeah, but I still think Darwin Nunes had a pretty decent run in the Prem.
It wasn't
so,
that bad.
Yeah,
listen,
yeah. He got a lot of hate.
I thought he was scary. Like he
So he was
has it in him.
clinical. He was
The
clinical.
goal
at
against
moments,
him was
though.
scary. Like he made your life difficult. He made your life living hell.
Yeah.
Like he was a difficult guy to defend, and like maybe if his finishing was a tad better, because he found himself in a lot of good positions that he didn't put the ball in the back of the net. I would be like, damn, this guy's fucking clinical. But he's just a rowdy fuck that just made it difficult for defenders. So I think that's what Victor is. But also Victor, we don't give Victor enough to be like, damn, he misses a lot more than he is a rowdy bastard. Like he has like one or two like half chance. You're like, don't want to fucking be too critical, but then
He's just like a non-factor for like most of the game.
Yeah.
yeah, correct. You give him a PK, he's gonna fucking blow the back of the net. Tell you that.
That shit was wild.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's tough. I think it's tough for him because a lot of games you guys have most of the possession. People are sitting back, and he really doesn't have any space to work with, right?
No, yeah, it's tough.
If it's a more even game, or if it's a game where he has a bit more space, he can hold the ball, can play off of people, right? Like open people up. Like who's the guy on Chelsea, the forward, the 9?
Delap?
Delap.
Like
Pedro.
No, Delap.
Delap.
Like what Delap was doing a bit
City.
in the Club World Cup and a little bit early in the season as well. I think he does well. I think he does well as a 9, holding and having people play off of him. So
They got to bring that back. Just
Yeah.
like a pure striker, strong type of player. I feel like that's kind of
you know who's
fizzled
like
out.
you know who's like that? There's 2 strikers in the Premier League right now that I think are like proper 9s. That's Igor Thiago from Brentford,
yeah,
who's fantastic. He's legit. And the guy, I think he's also Igor, the guy from Nottingham Forest. He came from
That's the Igor right now.
he has Igor too, right? I think
Yeah.
he came but what's up Botafogo?
Botafogo.
Oh, he did like the fucking celebration in the Club World Cup.
Yeah.
Yo, watch him against City, proper 9. Like ball came, good hold the play, was bouncing off, spinning off guys, making it difficult for like Ruben Diaz. I'm like, this guy's fucking legit. Obviously, he wasn't getting he didn't get like he hasn't scored, but like you said, like that number 9 that can sit in front of a center back,
Yeah.
in front and just hold the ball, be strong, and kind of play off of your midfielders, and then fucking turn and go.
But you
Or-
need space for that. And right now, there's no space when people just sit back.
Correct. Everyone's it's just like it's just when I watch people play against Arsenal, it's just compact. It's just,
Too tight.
everyone's sardines, and it's the central areas are packed the most, and you just want to fluff it to the wings, and then adjust.
He might get more love, more space in Champions League games when things are a bit more open, a bit more even.
Because you have to be, because you have to win.
Right.
Mhm.
You don't tie, or you could tie, but people want to win in the Champions League. People don't sit back.
When you play a team that's a bit more
Competitive.
your speed. So
Yeah,
guys, happy 2026, new year, new us, and
Yes,
let's keep this going. I think we have a lot to accomplish this year. I'm excited about it.
yeah.
I mean, there's a lot in store for us this year. I think there's a lot of good stuff coming. So happy to be on this journey with you boys. We got a lot of love from near and far in our 2025 posts, and crazy, almost our 1 year. We'll have to do something for our 1 year pod coming up. I think
We go to fucking.
February.
Get fucked up.
Yeah. We still
get drunk.
need to do that.
We might be in Philly
Philly for what?
for Nee's
Nee's
birthday.
thing.
Shit. Yeah.
That might fall in our 1 year.
Yeah. I'll take a look. I'll take a look to see when it's our 1 year.
Yeah.
Whoever's watching, whoever has stayed with us till the last hour, 40, 45 minutes, however long I edit this, thank you. We really appreciate you guys liking, supporting, following. We hope to give you guys a lot more content this year and in the months to come. So appreciate you guys rocking out with us, and we'll see you guys in the next pod.
See you guys.
See you guys.